Hi everyone, welcome back for another lesson with A Course in Miracles and myself, Janet Melody, and today we're on lesson 155. How did you get on yesterday with the three sort of section lesson? It was about connecting and then extending that love and then receiving. So those were the three. I hope you had a really wonderful, miraculous day yesterday in experiencing, and if not, we're going into a deeper session today. So the link's under this video if you want to read the course in your own time. All the information is there. So let's get started with our lesson today. Today we are asked, I will step back and let him lead the way. I will step back and let him lead the way. There is a way of living in the world that is not here, although it seems to be. You do not change appearance, though you smile more frequently. Your forehead is serene, your eyes are quiet. And the ones who walk the world as you do recognize their own. Yet those who have not yet perceived the way will recognize you also, and believe that you are like them, as you were before. So yeah, that's kind of saying that nothing, when we really connect, nothing changes to us externally. It's the internal world that changes. We become that place of peace. Like it was saying, we are serene, we have a more happier smile, and it's like others who have reached their connection see that in us and recognize us, and those who have not yet connected feel the magnetism within themselves because they can feel it emanating from you. So it's like that. It is, energy is not seen, is it? But it's felt. It's felt at a deeper level. And that's what this segment is saying. So the world is an illusion. Those who choose to come to it are seeking for a place where there can be illusions and avoid their own reality. Yet when they find their own reality is even here, then they step back and let it lead the way. What are the choices really theirs to make? To let illusions walk ahead of truth is madness, but to let illusions sink behind the truth and let the truth stand forth as what it is merely sanity. Yes, we are letting the external world guide us, and the external world is the illusion that is coming from the mind. It's like that projector, and then we're following the outside when we've forgotten we are the projector. The information that we're sending out is coming from within us. So we're creating an illusion by following this ego segment of the mind, and yet once we realize who we really are, then the sanity comes back and we know how to lead from the inner world instead of trying to find the answers outside of ourselves. This is the simple choice we make today. The mad illusion will remain a while in evidence for those to look upon who chose to come and have not yet rejoiced to find they were mistaken in their choice. They cannot learn differently from the truth because they have denied that is so. And so they need a teacher who perceives their madness, but who still can look beyond illusion to the simple truth in them. If truth demanded they give up the world, it would appear to them as if it asked the sacrifice of something that is real. Many have chosen to renounce the world while still believing its reality, and they have suffered from a sense of loss and have not been released accordingly. Others have chosen nothing but the world, and they have suffered from a sense of loss still deeper, which they did not understand. Yeah, you can go to two extremes as well with trying to find connection. You can think you're connected and it's like you're totally sort of living in this world of just deny, but you're not really connected. You just deny everything outside. So you're going very internally and not actually existing. Or you can go the other way, which you deny the inner world completely and everything is real, to the point where that's where the suffering comes, because you're grasping for the answers outside of yourself and you're never going to find it. So there's those two extremes that can play out. Between these paths there is another road that leads away from loss of every kind, for sacrifice and deprivation both are quickly left behind. This is the way appointed for you now. You walk this path as others walk, nor do you seem to be distinct from them, although you are indeed. Distinct from them, although you are indeed. Thus can you serve them while you serve yourself, and set their footsteps on the way that God has opened up to you, and them through you. Illusion still appears to cling to you, that you may reach them, yet it has stepped back, and it is not illusion that they hear you speak of, nor illusion that you bring their eyes to look on, and their minds to grasp, nor can the truth which walks ahead of you speak to them through illusions, for the road leads past illusions now, while on the way you call to them that they may follow you. So this greatness within us is really leading the path, and the illusions fall behind because we're ahead of it. We're going ahead of the illusion. We're walking ahead because we are the leaders of our lives. The illusions don't lead our lives, we lead our lives. All roads will lead to this one in the end, for sacrifice and deprivation are paths that lead nowhere, choices for defeat and aims that will remain impossible. All this steps back as truth comes forth in you, to lead your brothers from the ways of death and set them on the way to happiness. Their suffering is but illusion, yet they need a guide to lead them out of it, for they mistake illusion for the truth. Such is salvation's call, and nothing more. It asks that you accept the truth and let it go before you, lighting up the path of ransom from illusion. It is a ransom with a price. There is no cost but only gain. Illusion can but seem to hold in chains the holy son or daughter of God. It is but from illusions she is saved. And they step back. She finds herself again. So yes, it's getting connected is about energy, I feel, because you can't see it, and that's the hard thing that the book is trying to explain. It's something you can't see, it's something you feel, it's something you know at a deeper level, and it comes about in the stillness of the world. It's like when I walk in nature, everything is alive and moving, but it's moving with this energy that is just connected. That's all I can say. It is really connected. It's like it's going with life's flow and the motion. It's almost like nature was put on this planet in a static way that God created for us to see something, even though it's not a living thing. Well, the birds and everything like that are, but like the trees and the plants, although they don't move and talk, and they have that presence within them, and we can feel it. You know, you go up to a plant in awe, look at a flower when it's just bloomed. It's like beauty just explodes open, and it's just, you feel that energy, you feel, and we are that. You know, I was walking today and like I saw some people walking towards me, and I thought to my mind, you know, you can go into one things and start saying whatever in your mind because it's a human being, you know, we have a different interaction with humans. And I thought, I'm going to see these two people, I'm going to see them as the light as they were approaching me, as nature, you know, as nature around them. They are just nature, they are just like the birds, the flowers. And I kept doing that as they were walking towards me and filling my heart with energy in a different way. So that was my way of trying to get to this connected place, by using nature as a way that's already showing me what the beauty of the world is, and then seeing that in them too. And it was a lovely connection. You know, I do know the people that were coming towards me, but it was a much more like there was just this kind of a calmness in the connection. So it definitely added to that moment, I feel, because I was staying in a state of just gratitude for them and for nature and just for that connection. So that's just a little example of what I've done. So walk safely now, yet carefully, because this path is yet new to you, and you may find that you are tempted still to walk ahead of truth and let illusions be your guide. Your holy brothers have been given you to follow in your footsteps as you walk with certainty of purpose to the truth. It goes before you now, that they may see something which they can identify, something they understand to lead the way. So yes, it's an understanding in a different way, like not with the mind but with the heart. Yet at the journey's ending there will be no gap, no distance between truth and you, and all illusions walking in the way you travelled will be gone from you as well, with nothing left to keep the truth apart from God's completion, holy as himself. Step back in faith and let truth lead the way. You know not where you go, but one who knows goes with you. Let him lead you the rest. So it really is, the practice really is today about stepping back out of the control, out of needing to move forward, and going in a direction that you're trying to control. This way you're trying to let go. You're trying to listen to the stillness, listen to that magnet inside, like pull you in different directions. And it's almost like let the heart reach up and give you a thought of what to do in that situation. Let that so start doing that instead of using the mind as much. Use the heart as the way of receiving, this energy within you. Do that. Or try that, should I say. Because you're all going to find whatever works for you best. So, when dreams are over, time has closed the door on all the things that pass, and miracles are purposeless. The holy daughter of God will make no journeys. There will be no wish to be illusion rather than the truth, and we step forth toward this, and we progress along the way that truth points out to us. This is our final journey, which we make for everyone. We must not lose our way, for as truth goes before us, so it goes before our brothers and sisters who will follow us. So when truth is leading the way, it's like that magnet is going to help others find the way too. It's like it's almost like we're here to be that light, and we're here to help everybody else be that light too. So it's not just a solo job here. It's solo first, and then it's connecting to all the others out of you, bringing them with you, to this light. We're heading towards the light. We walk to God, pause and reflect on this. Could any way be holier or more deserving of your effort, of your love, and of your full intent? What way could give you more than everything or offer less and still content? The holy daughter of God. We walk to God. The truth that walks before us now is one with him and leads us to where he has always been. What way but this could be a path that you would choose instead? Your feet are safely set upon the road that leads the world to God. Look not to ways that seem to lead you elsewhere. Dreams are not a worthy guide for you, who are God's daughter. Forget not he has placed his hand in yours, and given you your brothers and sisters, in his trust that you are worthy of his trust in you. He cannot be deceived. His trust has made your pathway certain and your goal secure. You will not fail your brothers or sisters, nor yourself. And now he asks but that you think of him a while each day, and he may speak to you and tell you of his love, reminding you how great his trust, how limitless his love. In your name and his own, which are the same, we practice gladly with this thought today. So our practice today isn't really set out. It's almost like giving us the free rein now to, learn what we have, use the practices that we have to bring those now into a much more practical way of being with the course. So you can do 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, but it's wanting you to do more. So if you can do up to a half an hour on the morning and then in the evening, and then on the hour, every hour, again, remind yourself of the lesson today, which is I will step back and let him lead the way. I will step back and let him lead the way is your reminder for a couple of minutes. Then you're stepping into that and letting the day be guided by that light as much as you can. Let that day be guided by something. Remind yourself always to keep going back to that and not getting lost in the illusion. So the practice is, I will step back and let him lead the way, for I would walk along the road to him. I would walk along the road to him. That's the added reminder. That's where you're headed. When you're stepping back, you're headed towards him in that light, and the magnet within you is going to guide. Once you turn it on, it's like maybe the magnet switched off. It's in there, but it's not sort of activated. And by activating it, is you giving it that focus, allowing then to feel into it. So focusing on it, and then you'll feel the energy. And then as that energy is starting to move, you get the motion to go about your day in the way that love energy wants you to do, and wants you to follow that. And then you're like the Pied Piper, you've got others following you along too without you having to do anything. You're just standing in your light. You're just being that beautiful light that you are, that we all are. And once one recognizes it, another one. So it's like switching on a light. Ding, 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 and all these lights suddenly come on, lit up. And then we go about our day. And if you think about a concert, you've put all the phones lights on, it's like everybody has seen their light and we're all coming together as one like that. So that's the message of the day today. I will step back and let him lead the way. I will step back and let him lead the way. Enjoy your practice. See you again soon. Bye.